New Life Church. I'm here with Jan Jones, the volunteer director of the Dream Centers, and I want to ask you about the women's clinic that so many of us already know about. But tell us, for those of us that don't know, what is the women's clinic?
Well, the Women's Clinic is one of our Dream Centers here in Colorado Springs, and it's the one that's been around the longest. We've been in existence for over 3 years now. And we see women who are uninsured and underinsured for female gynecological issues.
Right, so New Life partners with Dream Centers as part of the ministry we're doing. And I'm sure if we've been doing this for 3 years, you have some stories of God working in powerful ways. So tell us some of those stories.
Yes, I do. We have so many stories. Just recently, a woman came into the clinic. She hasn't seen a doctor in 9 years because she couldn't afford it.
Wow.
So 9 years have gone by since she's had an exam. And she came in and she was diagnosed with cancer. But fortunately, it was diagnosed early enough that we can save her life.
Wow, so you just saved a woman's life. No big deal. Actually, a huge deal. Tell us a story about a woman that was just in fear of breast cancer.
Oh, another one. And that was, again, in this last month. A woman came in, was fearful that she had breast cancer because she had found a lump. And she has a mother who has breast cancer and 2 sisters who had breast cancer. So she was afraid and couldn't afford to go to a doctor. So she came to our clinic. And fortunately, she saw one of our providers, and we determined she did not have breast cancer.
Right. And not only do you guys provide medical care, but there's a whole prayer team and a counseling team that helps these women as well.
Yes, we have a prayer team and a counseling team that help the women. The prayer team was in overdrive the past couple months, really helping people. And a beautiful thing about that is some people, after our patients are seen, they will come back to the clinic just for prayer.
Just stop back by and say, I just not here to get checked out. I'm here to just get prayed for.
To pray.
Well, the last story I want to hear is a story that has been circulating around New Life, and it's a story of 13 different ladies. So tell us that story.
Yeah, that's just a crazy story. 13 different women came into the clinic.
They didn't know each other, just random 13 women over the course of, we talked maybe a month?
About a month. 13 women didn't know each other, came into the clinic and saw different providers. And these women all had questionable breast exams.
So they all, either people had said you probably have cancer, or it's very likely that you have cancer. 13 women over the course of a month came to see you guys.
Yes, and the providers thought they had cancer and needed further analysis, further diagnostics done. The prayer team went into overdrive that month. They prayed, and those women each went and had independent evaluations done, and all came back. All 13 of them came back, and there was absolutely no cancer.
So the Lord heard the prayers of the prayer team and these women crying out in fear, and that's pretty cool.
It's wonderful. It's wonderful.
Well, let's thank the Lord for you, for the Dream Centers, the women's clinic. I'm Pastor Joe. This is this week's story. We'll see you next week.